All right, all right. Welcome, welcome. How are you? Walmart, Google, and OpenAI reshape e-commerce around frictionless shopping. The key word, frictionless. We're gonna go deep into that in today's live session. Just want to welcome you guys again. Really appreciate you guys tuning in. It's yours truly, Rich, sipping my coffee. So, friendly disclaimer. This is a friendly disclaimer. I buy and I own Walmart stocks. So you're going to be seeing a lot more enterprise level Walmart content on this platform because, hey, if I'm a shareholder, I want to know what companies that I'm investing in. I want to know what they're doing. I want to know how my money is working for me. I want to know some of the decisions that they are making, some of the partnerships that they are building. In this case, Walmart partnering up with Google, as well as not just Google, Google Gemini. I should be specific. So this is more artificial intelligence, AI driven. In October, so this recent Google partnership is still fairly new. It's probably about within about a month now. But back in October, Walmart also not powered, partnered with OpenAI's ChatGPT for frictionless, effortless shopping. But this live session isn't so much about the partnership. That is not what really interests me for me to talk about this. I'm more interested in what drove that partnership. Why did it happen? What is the strategy behind it? That's what I'm really interested in. I'm looking at the shifts. I'm looking at the powers behind the shifts and I'm looking at the outcomes. That is what I'm most interested in. You know, there's this saying, follow the money. It's like the more and more time that I put in investing in stocks like S&P 500, Fortune 500 US companies, I am following where the capital is going. And right now, you guys all know that capital is shifting heavily towards AI infrastructure. That's where capital is shifting. So this is more about the outcomes. I want to talk about the outcomes of this partnership or integration rather with Walmart, OpenAI, and Google. So I was just at CES. I just wrapped up recently in Las Vegas. I sat in a keynote session with one of the executives at Walmart. It's about a good 45-minute session, and they basically broke down some of the decisions that Walmart is making as far as the e-commerce space goes. You guys do know they are still number two behind Amazon. Amazon is still the leader in e-commerce. Walmart is not too far behind Amazon. So when you look at, let me not generalize, let me just put the spotlight on myself for a second. When I'm looking at my own personal, as a consumer, like what drives my buying decisions? What drives my purchasing decisions? I am starting to realize that it's not so much about money as far as like price goes. It's not even about convenience anymore. It's shifting away from that now. And I'll give you a primary example. I know this is more of a physical thing that happened during the 4 days that I spent at the CES 2026 right here in Las Vegas. So I wanted to get coffee. You guys know I drink coffee. And I had a situation where generally Starbucks obviously is the leader of coffee in the United States. Well, a cup of coffee, grande cup of coffee at Starbucks is what, $2.99 a cup. And I wanted to get some. And then I walked into the Starbucks setup inside CES at the Las Vegas Convention Center. And I realized and I saw that the line was just too long. I'm thinking, okay, do I really want to stay in this line? Do I really want to stay in this line? And then I looked on the opposite side of Starbucks, and there's a smaller coffee chain, much higher in price, premium price. Probably say what, 50 cents more than what Starbucks was selling for. And I went there, and within what, 2, 3 minutes, I got my cup of coffee. I paid more, but I was out of there within 2 to 3 minutes, even though I paid more money than what Starbucks was offering. So, what stopped me from going and choosing the competition? It was as a result of the friction as a consumer of wanting to be in that line. You see, that friction was what prevented me from supporting Starbucks, giving Starbucks my money. I went with the other option, although it cost more. So it's the elimination of that friction is what's driving this partnership with the platforms and infrastructures. I'm talking about Walmart as an e-commerce platform teaming up with OpenAI and Google's Gemini to make it easier for people to not only discover the products that they need, but also for the platforms to actually recommend those products. See, people don't want choices anymore. I don't know about you. I can only speak for my own behavior and my own experience. 20 options introduces friction. I don't even want 5 options because that introduces hesitation. Have you ever heard of the term analysis paralysis? I want one option that's tailored specifically to me when I'm about to make my buying decisions, when I'm right there, ready to go, ready to pull out my wallet to buy something. I'm tired of all of the options. If you go online, let me just put myself back, put the spotlight back on myself. Say I'm on platforms like Amazon or Walmart, and I'm getting ready to buy something. And as soon as you're ready to buy that thing, other options pop up. See that item that you're ready to buy, we have a better price. You may not get it in 1 or 2 days, but the price is cheaper. You might get hours within a week or within a few days, maybe not standard 1 or 2 days. You see, now that I'm ready to buy, I gotta pause and hesitate and look at this other option. And then when I'm clicking the other option and I'm reading through it and trying to decide if I want to buy that particular product, another option pops up. Oh, by the way, I see that you want to buy a 1 pack of this product, but we have 3 packs. Same price. You may not get that item in 1 or 2 days, but at least it's a 3 pack now instead of a one for the same price. And as I'm clicking to check that particular item, another item pops up and says, you know what? We are a little bit more expensive, but you can get drone delivery within the next 2 hours. And before you know what's happening, I have spent 15 minutes trying to buy a $10 product. And in some cases, I just give up entirely. You know, I just give up entirely. You know what? I can't do this. There's just way too many choices and just way too many options out there. And then I go away. I may or I may not buy it. And in some cases, you may buy something, then it's not what you expected, even though the deal is great. So Walmart sat down. You know, I worked there for a while. I was in the project management office. We worked in the store transformation department. We would go to all across like Utah. For those of you who've been following me for a while, if you look back at some of the videos that I shot let's say pre-summer of 2024, they were all shot literally with me on the road, working a full-time job and still trying to create content here and there. So we were part of the store transformation department. We would take aging Walmart stores and we would modernize them. At that time, it was an average of what, 7 years before a store would need a new transformation. Now, with the proliferation of artificial intelligence, the way that things are moving, I'm pretty sure I'm not in that scene anymore though, but I'm pretty sure now it would have probably gone from like 7 years remodeling to maybe 4 years. Probably would have cut that time in half because things are just moving way too fast for you or for these corporations to be complacent. So the point is, I was a huge part. I understand how retail works. I understand how the behaviors of customers and what they're looking for. So the alignment with, I'm going to go through this and share with you the partnership so you guys can see what I'm looking at. And then we'll dissect it together. So this is on the corporate, on Walmart's corporate page, guys. And this is what, oh yeah, January 11th, just a few days ago. I'm recording this on January 14th. So you can see the headline there. Walmart and Google turn AI discovery into effortless shopping experiences, expansive assortment, fast delivery, and great prices. Combined with the power of Gemini to unlock delightful shopping journeys for the customer. So, what systems like Google Gemini aims to accomplish is Google has all the data. So the partnership or the outcome that they're looking for is to make it easy for artificial agents to be able to recommend something to you without you having to prompt. So not Walmart, Google has that data already. And Walmart obviously has your shopping history. What they are trying to do now, or at least the outcome that this partnership aims to accomplish, is to remove that friction that I just talked about. Anything that's going to prevent you not only from buying, but for buying fast is being removed. These AI chatbots will be able to recommend options. Minimal though. And in some cases, maybe even, we have this product here that we think that you're going to like. It's $2.99. It's from a great product, from a great brand, great 5-star review. As a matter of fact, if you buy this product right now, we can have it delivered by drone within the next 2 to 3 hours to your doorstep. Is that something that you'll be interested in? Why wouldn't I say yes? They're making it easier for shoppers to buy online. I'm particularly interested in this. I follow this organization because, Walmart's success is ultimately my success. It's one of the companies that you should think about if you're in the United States. My audience spans the US, Nigeria, all across Africa. This is one of those legacy organizations that you should consider. I can only lead you to the water, but I can't force you to drink. The shares right now at Walmart is about $118 per share. I'm not cheerleading for the company per se, but I'm just saying that it's a safe place for you to invest. And remember what I said about following the money. This is not a multi-thousand-dollar partnership, multi-million-dollar partnership. And not only are they dealing with Google's Gemini, they also formed a partnership back in October of last year with with OpenAI's ChatGPT. So let's break down this announcement back in January 2026, just a few days ago. So Walmart Inc. and Google share plans to launch a new experience that pairs the intelligence of Google's AI, Gemini, with Walmart and Sam's Club's unmatched assortments, value and convenience to make shopping more intuitive, reliable, and perfectly aligned with the rhythms of everyday life. The new experience, built by Walmart and accessible directly within Google using the Universal Commerce Protocol, the UCP, addresses several key customer needs. Great items at great prices. Walmart is currently known for their low everyday prices, some cases even lower than Amazon. So with the great items at great prices, Gemini would automatically include Walmart and Sam's Club in-store and online products when it is relevant to the user. So for those who don't know, Sam's Club is like if you're familiar with Costco, most people in the United States know what I'm talking about. This is like more of their bulk business. where you can go and buy things in bulk. Super similar to what Costco is doing right now. I don't know if Sam's Club has an annual membership. We do have a Costco membership account. I think we pay like $55, $60 a year for Costco. But Sam's Club is essentially just like Costco. It's just the bulk business of Walmart, where instead of just buying one or two things, you can go and buy things in bulk. So here's a good example of what Walmart is saying as far as like the great items at great prices is concerned, is that when a customer asks for advice on camping equipment for the spring season, the Gemini platform will return items from the retailer's large inventory of products. And since people talk back and forth with Gemini, I'm not really I'm more, okay, so I do have Gemini, but prefer OpenAI's ChatGPT. Maybe it's just because it's the first app. As far as like my interaction with artificial intelligence, I did dabble a little bit with Gemini though, but I'm a creature of habit. When something works for me, I generally don't switch. Same thing with like Grok as well. I have a dormant X account, Twitter X account. So I haven't really interacted that much with Grok. But my go-to AI application currently, and it may change in the future, is ChatGPT. I like what they're doing. Um, but hey, all of these platforms and all of these applications are super competitive with each other. So there are some people out there that may prefer Gemini or maybe even prefer Grok. But anyway, it's, user preference, what works for you. Currently for me, ChatGPT is my main application that I use for research. I also use it as a thought partner as well. And like I've told you guys in the past, it's not about just prompting anymore. That is reactive use of artificial intelligence. You got to start using ChatGPT and the Geminis and the Groks of the world to think along with you, not think for you, think with you. It helps to use these artificial intelligence applications as a thought, a thought partner. So let's say you go into Gemini, you're interacting with Gemini. What it's going to do is just going to return items because Walmart is giving Gemini access to its large database of products within the Walmart.com marketplace and Sam's Club marketplace. So with more opportunities to show relevant products and services throughout the conversation. The key word here is relevant product. I think most of us can agree that the majority of the options that we see on these e-commerce platforms, the Walmarts and the Amazons, the majority of them don't really align with what we're looking for. So what they're trying to do here in this case is remove that friction and only put in front of you an item or a few items that will trigger an immediate purchase. So personalization and familiarity. I mentioned earlier about how Google has that data. This is a marriage made in heaven. I don't really know what Amazon is doing at the moment. They've been relatively silent in the artificial intelligence space. I doubt that OpenAI or even not ChatGPT, OpenAI's ChatGPT and Walmart, Google's Gemini, after partnering with Walmart, I don't know if it's an exclusive deal or not, but I doubt that they'll take that intelligence, that information, and then go and partner with the competition. So I think this is a Walmart, Gemini, OpenAI partnership. I'm going to look, I'm going to search in a minute. Once I'm done with this article here, I'm going to pull up and look into Walmart's OpenAI partnership once we're done with this Google Gemini. So personalization and familiarity is also important. When customers discover items in Gemini, Walmart helps them move from inspiration to purchase in a seamless, trusted experience, all within the familiar Walmart and Sam's environments they know and love. When customers link their accounts, okay, I haven't done this, I should probably do it. Walmart will recommend complementary items based on their past online and in-store purchases. Combine their order with other items they've put in their Walmart or Sam's Club cards and provide all the benefits of their Walmart Plus and Sam's Club membership. I don't have a Sam's Club membership, but I have a annual Walmart Plus membership. If you're looking at like free shipping and all that stuff, it pays to you can either get the annual membership or I think monthly is like $13.99 right now or $12.99 a month. So we shop interchangeably between Walmart and Amazon. Right now, because Amazon has just been around longer, that's like our default e-commerce platform. But when we are comparing prices or even in some cases comparing speed of delivery, we go back and forth. And like I've said in the past, there's also a Walmart within a 5 to 10 mile radius of every household in the United States. So you can go, you can buy things on Walmart online and pick up directly at the store. Or in some cases, you can even have them deliver it the same day or maybe even a few hours from the time that you purchase. So that seamless personalization familiarity is crucial here because the AI agents, the artificial intelligence is getting to know the customers better. The points they are trying to do here, I think the ultimate objective of this partnership is to make it as effortless and as seamless as possible for you to buy on their platform. Fast delivery. Customers and members can get in-store and club items delivered right where and when they want it, with hundreds of thousands of locally curated products delivered in under 3 hours and as fast as 30 minutes. You know, I'm gonna have to test that. I know 3 hours for sure it happened because for us, when I bought our 75-inch screen TV about a year ago, I literally purchased it at 8 o'clock in the morning, and by 11 a.m. it was at my door. But that 30 minutes delivery is something that I have yet to test. I hope to test it one day to see how fast they're able to buy. So what time is it right now? It's 10:29. So if I were to buy something right now, they're saying that it's going to be at my door by 11 a.m. That's something that I have to test. I'm not really sure how possible that is. But it says here, fast delivery and Walmart being who they are, this is something that I'm pretty sure that they've tested. Or otherwise, they would not have made that announcement in the post. So according to John Furner, this is the current president and CEO of Walmart US. He actually just got promoted recently. He's going to be the overall CEO of the entire Walmart brand. Uh, sometime, oh, okay. You gotta respond to this email. So the transition from traditional web or app search to agent-led commerce represents the next great evolution in retail. Agentic artificial intelligence. They are making this also, I'm telling you, one of the best features. And I think the first company that can crack, or the first technology stack that can crack that proactive agentic AI is going to win the next 10 to 20 years. So the days of us as consumers having to prompt an AI application, that is so 2025. Hear it from me. 2026 and onward is going to be proactive agentic artificial intelligence. So he said that we aren't just watching the shift, we are driving it. Walmart has always been a very innovative company. Um, a lot of people don't give Walmart the credit that it deserves. And in a way, it actually works to their own benefits because they've been underestimated for so long. At the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, Walmart is a technology company. You know, we see the brick and mortar stores. At the end of the day, it's a technology company. It's a data-driven company. So it's good to see them really at the forefront, really uh, driving this technological innovation. So Furnace said that we want to help customers get what they want, what they need, when and where they want and need it. Partnering with Google to bring the Walmart experience directly into Gemini is another step towards creating seamless shopping experiences for customers and members that are more intuitive and personal than ever before. Artificial intelligence can improve every step of the consumer journey from discovery to delivery. Walmart is an innovator in retail, and they're excited to partner with Google on a new open standard to make agentic commerce a reality. I think I'm going to update the title of this blog post and throw in that agentic e-commerce in there. Customers will soon be able to experience everything that they love about Walmart directly in the Gemini app. That's from Pichai, the CEO of Google and Alphabet. The new experience will first launch directly within Gemini in the United States and internationally thereafter. It doesn't say when they're launching this new feature though, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be within Q1 at the very earliest, Q1 of this year at the very latest, Q2. But I know that for sure. This is going to be in full effect before Q4, the general holiday shopping season in the United States. So let's look at the OpenAI partnership here. See what that's about. So this was back in October of 2015. I want to do a little bit of a comparison to see how complementary the OpenAI deal is to the Google Gemini deal. So Walmart partners with OpenAI to create AI-first shopping experiences from inspiration to purchase. Walmart and Sam's Club are shaping the future of retail, connecting with customers and members at every step. So the key insights of this deal, the partnership will allow customers and members to complete purchases from Walmart directly within ChatGPT. That's also something that I haven't tested yet, though. So through AI first shopping, the retail experience shifts from reactive. See, more and more organizations and enterprises are getting out of that reactive mode into proactive mode. Same with consumers. I don't want to have to tell Walmart what I want. I think by now they should know the kind of milk that I like, the kind of coffee that I like. send me an email, tell me that, I haven't purchased this in a while. Am I interested? Here are current sales that's going on right now. Is that proactive nature? Same with ChatGPT. If I'm integrating ChatGPT with my Walmart shopping experience, when I open that app, I want chat to know, make the right recommendations for me, help me eliminate the noise in my shopping experience, help me eliminate all of the distractions in my shopping experience. As it learns, plans, and predicts, helping customers anticipate their needs before they do. This partnership builds on the multiple ways Walmart and Sam's Club are already using AI, like enhancing product catalogs, improving customer care resolution times, and promoting AI literacy among associates. So Walmart is ushering in the next generation of retail, similar to the Gemini. But why the partnership with Google's Gemini and also Chat GPT? Aren't they competitors? You know? But listen, if they can get both, why not? So the article says today the company announced a new partnership that will start with allowing customers and members to soon shop Walmart through Chat GPT using instant checkout. Whether planning meals, restocking household essentials, or finding something new, customers can simply chat and buy, and Walmart will handle the rest. Let's give that a shot. I'm going to open up ChatGPT right now and see if we can. Let's say, let's buy toothpaste. I know the feature's probably not active yet. It's taking way too long. I want speed. I want speed. I want speed. The interesting thing is this. This makes so much sense now, right? Because I gotta look at it like, where do I spend the most of my time? I probably spend the most of my time on these artificial intelligence applications like Walmart. So there may not even be a need for me, guys, to go to the Walmart.com website when I can buy something. Let's say here, recommend. We see this is it. Okay, what I'm doing right now is reactive. I'm prompting the application to give me what I want. You see, I kind of don't want to do that. So let's say what's the best way to know the type of toothpaste? Toothpaste I want, so you can recommend. Hmm. The fastest way to decide based on outcomes, not brands. Here's a simple decision framework. You see, I don't think that the interface is connected yet. But all right, so this is the interface, as you guys can see, is not connected yet. But let's say I have all these three options here and I'm a Colgate guy. If I click on this Colgate, where does it take me? Does it take me to, okay, see what I'm talking about now? It's giving me options on the right-hand side that I don't necessarily want to see. But I also did not specifically, I know I did say, let's buy toothpaste on Walmart, right? Then why is it giving me options from Walgreens and Smiths? You see, now there's a friction now because I'm looking at the price on Walmart at 4.97 and the Walgreens is 2.79 and then Smiths is 1.99. I wonder if this partnership or this deal with OpenAI does it eliminate the competition? Because I would expect that if I am just, let's see what chat, let's say only, can you only give me, see, this is more friction. Can you only give me options from Walmart? See, it's thinking, it's thinking. AI is not perfect, guys. Absolutely. Here are Walmart available toothpaste options you can choose from, grouped by what most people want based on common needs like whitening. Okay, so let me go ahead and click this $1 offer here. Again, it's returning options from Walgreens and Target. So let's head back to Walmart so we can learn a little bit more about this deal. I know it's not in effect just yet. Okay, so for many years now, e-commerce shopping experiences have consisted of a search bar and a long list of item responses. You see what I'm talking about? This is about to change. So this tells me that it's not yet in effect. There's a native AI experience coming that is multimedia, personalized, and contextual. We are running towards the more enjoyable and convenient future with Sparky. Sparky is, I think Sparky is more internal. This is Walmart's internal artificial intelligence application for their employees. No, is it Sparky? Oh, Squiggy. Sorry. So Sparky is more for consumers, and then Squiggy is the internal AI. So essentially, you'll be as consumers, I'll be dealing with the Sparky agentic AI. And through partnerships, including this important step with OpenAI, said Doug McMillan, President and CEO of Walmart Inc. At the center of this transformation are the everyday moments that define how people shop. This is agentic commerce in action, where AI shifts from reactive to proactive, from static to dynamic. It learns, plans, and predicts, helping customers anticipate their needs before they do. So Sam Altman, the co-founder and CEO of OpenAI, quote unquote, we're excited to partner with Walmart to make everyday purchases a little simpler. It's just one way AI will help people every day under our work together. So today, Walmart and Sam's Club leverage AI across every part of the business. It's not just about moving fast, it's about moving smarter and with purpose. From enhancing the product catalog to reduce fashion production timelines by up to 18 weeks, to ensuring a more seamless shopping journey and cutting customer care resolution times by up to 40%. The company is applying AI so every shopping experience is more convenient and more rewarding. And then at the bottom, they talks about like the Walmart OpenAI certification. This is in partnership with OpenAI. This is more of an internal thing though. So as Walmart defines what's next for retail, its approach remains the same: people-led and tech-powered, helping people save money and live better. The future of retail isn't about replacing human connections with machine. It's about using artificial intelligence to remove friction and make everyday moments easier. I really hope that they launch this soon, though, because right here it's just way too many options for me. I know it's just three, but I would have hoped that something like this would, like, for instance, if I'm clicking this, I want to be able to go directly to the landing page. Now, by introducing the sidebar here and giving me other options to choose from, is that friction that I think that Walmart is trying to eliminate. So let's just say we want to visit. Okay, now I'm visiting the Walmart main website. If I had to go through all that, I may as well have just come to walmart.com and search toothpaste. I don't think it's going to give me options for Walgreens or Smiths, you know. So it'll be interesting to see how this plays out, but I do like that frictionless experience uh, of not having to have multiple choices and things to choose from. I just want something that's tailored specifically to me. I'm only looking at this based on my own buying behavior. You know, the more friction that you put in my way, if I have to overthink things and overanalyze my purchasing decisions, I'm gonna tend to walk away. No. But anyway, this is good. I like that Walmart. Let's just go back to the Walmart's homepage and see what else is new. I'm biased, guys. I gotta tell you. Like I said, I am a shareholder. I love this company so much. I think what they're doing is actually it's beautiful. I love the partnerships. I love the AI integration into, and this is all new too. All of this is literally within the last, let's say, 6 months. All of these huge major partnerships. Oh, look at this. Empowering African communities through local innovation. The story behind great value instant noodles. What is this about? What is this? What is Walmart doing in Africa? Let's look at this. Okay, okay. In the heart of our Africa business, this is what, December 17th? Great value instant noodles are more. I guess Africans with our own noodles, with our noodles are more than just a product. They're a powerful symbol of affordability, nourishment, and transformation. So what's the signal here? What is Walmart doing here? So they're introducing a new range. So this is more product based. They're selling noodles. The Noodle Factory employs 300 full-time team members, with 95% of its workforce being women. I'm looking at where this is at. At the center of this story is the Noodle Factory, South Africa's first independent instant noodle manufacturer, located in Philippi, Cape Town. This 100% African-owned business began its journey in 2012 with fewer than 10 employees and a bold vision to localize noodle production, create jobs, and provide accessible meals. Okay, so what's the name of the brand though? What's the name of this brand? I guess the Noodle Factory is the name of the brand. Let's copy it and go back to walmart.com per second and see if it's live on there. Where's Nigeria's brand? We need Nigeria's brand on this. You guys know that Barricade we actually sell on Walmart as well. So it says the Noodle Factory, but it doesn't really, let's see. Great value instant noodles. So it appears that this is a private label. So this noodle factory is manufacturing noodles for Walmart under Walmart's private label Great Value instant noodle brand. Now you see something like this, there's chicken flavored extra noodles. My understanding is that this might be manufactured by the noodle factory in Africa. So that is what Walmart generally does. They partner, it's like part of like their private brands or private label department. They will partner with manufacturers of food products, health and beauty products, sporting goods products, and then they'll create product for the Walmart brand. So great value. Every time you see that great value brand, know that that is Walmart's in-house brand. So I think that's what this partnership is all about. They basically commissioned or hired the noodle factory in South Africa to create noodles for the Walmart's great value brand. That is something that America could possibly do in the future. You know, we do offer crayfish, Nigerian crayfish on Walmart. When I was in when I attended the Walmart summit in San Diego last August, they reviewed the American crayfish. They actually like the packaging. They love it. Something like that. You know, if let's say if we were to create or manufacture packaged crayfish under like the Great Value brand, it's going to be similar to what they're doing with uh with a company like the Noodle Factory in South Africa. This is great. This is great information. This is great information. Let's see what else news. Let's see what else they're working on. See what else they're working on. So they just recently debuted on NASDAQ. What's this about? So Walmart debuts on NASDAQ, marking its first day of trading. This was December 9th, 2025. Company rings in the new era with NASDAQ opening bell ceremony. So they announced that they've completed the listing transfer of its common stock and bonds to NASDAQ and will begin trading, marking a new chapter in the company's 63-year history of growth, innovation, and long-term value creation for shareholders. Why would they make the switch though? So this move follows an evaluation of several factors, including trading execution, brand alignment, and a shared focus on technology-driven innovation to support Walmart's position as the world's leading omni-channel retailer. Okay, so our decision to list on NASDAQ reflects Walmart's deep commitment to innovation. I have to give them that, and growth as a people-led, tech-powered omni-channel retailer, said Doug McMillan, the current president of Walmart. So NASDAQ's focus on technology and its support for companies driving digital transformation align perfectly with their strategic vision. This is an exciting next chapter as we continue building a frictionless future. Frictionless. I think the brands that solve that frictionless issue are going to not only gain, but also, in addition to the frictionless, remember, there still also has to be customer service as well. So you can't just have a frictionless experience without customer service. They have to go hand in hand. Okay. So this continue to set new standards in convenience, value, and choice, leveraging technology to make retail simpler and more connected. Okay, so they were with the New York Stock Exchange before switching over to NASDAQ. So Walmart's journey in the public markets began in 1972 when the company listed on the New York Stock Exchange at 16.50 per share. Over the decades, Walmart has demonstrated strong, consistent growth driven by innovation in retail, supply chain, and digital commerce. As the business expanded rapidly in the 70s through the 90s, Walmart completed multiple stock splits to broaden its shareholder base and support growing investor demand. These actions, 12 stock splits in total, wow, the most in recent 2024, actually participated in that 2024 stock split. I was still with the company at the time. Reflected the company's momentum and its commitment to accessible ownership for associates and long-term investors. So Walmart has also increased its annual dividend for more than 40 consecutive years, underscoring its financial strength and dedication to delivering consistent returns. Oh, okay. So let's close with this. Let's see what the Walmart stock's going for right now. Let's just say Open Yahoo Finance. So the ticker is WMT. What? Okay. Oh, so it's trading at $120.14 a share. Guys, yesterday, I pulled this up yesterday or 2 days ago, it was at 117. Invest in Walmart. I can't stress this enough. Invest in Walmart. Okay, so let's go ahead and wrap this up. I really appreciate you guys tuning in. Be sure to like, share, and comment. And most importantly, please consider subscribing to the channel. If you enjoy this kind of content, enterprise uh, content where we talk about industry, talk about business, we talk about investments and stocks, consider subscribing to the America YouTube channel. Okay. So I got an email to answer, and I'll get back to you guys. More than likely, maybe even later on today. I have to see what else I have going on today. If not, I'll touch base with you guys again tomorrow for a new episode of the Market Live YouTube channel. Okay. Oh, the Market Live podcast. All right. Thanks for watching, guys. I will catch you on the next one.